How's it going, guys? I'm out on my roof again, and today's video is going to talk about camera lens kits for phones. Have you ever felt a little bit limited by the camera lens that you have on your phone and wanted a little expansion for that? Because after all, most cameras do have additional lenses you can buy that completely change the look of whatever you're filming. And it would be nice if phones did that too. Well, there are quite a variety of lens kits you can get. But which one should you buy? Should you spend the money for the absolute best quality ones? Are they worth it? Or do you want a gateway lens kit that would be good to start off? And if so, are they any good or worth trying? Well, that's why I'm here. I bought the youse 3-in-1 camera lens kit at Five Below for $5. Now, if you don't want to go to Five Below or you don't have one near you, I will put something in the description that's at least similar, if not the same, as this. But today we're going to talk about this one, because it is dang cheap. I mean, you get 3 lenses for $5. How good could it be? Well, we're going to explore that. So to open it up, let's see what you get. First of all, it says universal clip, easily attaches and detaches lenses to any smartphone. Well, that removes compatibility questions, because there are some lenses that you have to get a specific case for your phone in order for it to work, and then they only make those cases for usually iPhones or maybe Samsung Galaxy phones. So what this does is it just clips on. Okay, the first one that they have attached is the fish eye lens, and honestly, seems decent enough. I mean, there's some impurities in the glass, but you know, for this price, who cares? Let's see if it's actually worth anything. Moving on, then we have the macro lens, and then the wide angle lens. My phone is an LG G6, which already has a wide angle lens on it. In fact, when it was made, it was the widest angle lens that any smartphone had ever had. Well, let's see if it makes it even wider. Nice thing, the clip has padding, the side that goes over your screen. And then you kind of select which camera. I have 2 cameras on the back, so you have to pick which one you're going to use. So let's start there. All right, and I can see it. It's exactly centered, so good. Let's take a look and see how good that is. And that's the view from the fisheye lens. It kind of takes up just a circle in the middle. It's okay. I guess you could crop it, but there is a awful lot of yin-yang here, the rough yin-yang, but you could make an interesting Instagram video, since, you know, traditionally they're square. Let's move it to the next side of the camera. And move it to the regular. Okay, there we go. Now that it's not wide angle, we could adjust it a little bit. Wow. Okay, that's not as terrible as I thought. I don't see too much purpose to this. It looks like there's a little bit of yep, there's definitely distortion on the side, which is definitely going to make a cool look if you're looking for that. I could see creatively there being a few reasons to try this. Let's turn around and see how I look. I bet in the editing, it's gonna look really stupid. Next, let's try the wide angle lens. See if that's what they do. So with all these lenses, all you gotta do is screw them. Oh no! A whole video of me just doing this for 10 minutes. What is wrong with it? Why won't it thread? So after a bunch of tries, I finally got it to thread. All right, let's pop this bad boy on. I wonder what it will look like on the actual wide angle lens. Oh goodness. I don't know what's going on there. It's completely out of focus. I mean, there is only one way to screw these things on, so it's not like I put it in backwards. Okay, well, that is kind of worthless. Now let's switch it to the regular camera. Super blurry. Is it dirty? I mean, it's not Doesn't look dirty. Doesn't look all smudgy. Wow, that is truly bad. Not sure why it's doing that. Okay, so wide angle, terrible. All right, last one, and this one I think is gonna be good. So the last one in the case is the macro lens. You have so many limitations with the phone camera as far as how far you can go just because of the lens itself. They're so tiny. One thing you could explore more is macro. And there we go, now it's lined up. So for this to work, we gotta get something small and zoom in real close. Okay, so this is the macro mode. I am super zoomed in to a pebble that is on this roof. The sand around it. How close you can see the sand. Oh, that is cool. I kind of like the distortion that's going around the lens, and the slight RGB pull, the slight color diffraction, or slight color refraction that shows. I mean, you could do some interesting video, even pictures with this. You could even get some cool cinematic projects, you know, to make it look like microscopes and all that kind of stuff. I could see playing with this quite a bit because it's really interesting. All right, let's switch it over to the wide angle lens. See how much of a difference that will make. There we go. Let's adjust it so that, there, okay. Oh wow, that's cool too. That is really cool. Look how close you can get to that. See all the little defects in the rock. Close up of the sand. Remember, when it's zoomed in this close, any shake in your hand will show up in the footage. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, you know what? For the price, for $5, I mean, you're not getting anything that's like crazy quality or anything like that, but for $5, you never really should expect that anyway. But what you are getting is something to play with, something to be creative with, which I always think is pretty valuable. And for the price, again, for you to be able to make something more interesting than you normally could with a regular camera that's on your phone, why not? Now they do make quite a few more of these. I'd be interested in trying out one of the zoom lenses that you can attach. I'd be curious to see how well they work, and I'll probably get my hands on one at some point. But right now, I'm pretty happy with how that worked. So again, that is the Use 3-in-1 camera lens kit. You can pick them up at Five Below, or if you're lazy, you can check out the links in the description. Alright guys, that's enough of playing on my roof, and I'll see you in the next video.